have traveled a great distance to be with us here tonight. When supporters cheer and yell for one student, they drown out the announcement for the next student's name, forever taking away this graduate's special recognition. Therefore, I ask and thank you in advance for your kind consideration of others and for your cooperation. Seniors, today you will hear a lot of names read as you accept your diplomas and head out into the world, and as you watch your friends do the same. Know that you are part of a special legacy that no other school can match. For the last 3 years, you've been nice and worked hard, and you've kept calm and carried on. Today, you embark on a new journey that will enable you to pursue your own passion and continue to grow into that legacy that this community works so hard to produce. Along the way, you will have many successes, many failures, learning that will far surpass these past 3 years, and debt that will accumulate much faster than your degrees. At times, you may feel alone and unsure of your direction. Use the values your family has taught you. Remember the things all your teachers taught you. What will your contribution be? Don't be satisfied with the status quo. You will make a difference in the world, and you will make us all proud. It's been a pleasure and privilege to know you, and we all wish you the best as you impact the lives of others. Now, Superintendent Patty Banks will present the class of 2012 to President Dickinson for graduation. Ms. Banks.
Good evening, class of 2012. There are a lot of feelings and emotions in the Tacoma Dome tonight, among your families, your teachers, your counselors, administrators, and among yourselves. There's happiness, certainly, and anticipation, and maybe for at least a few of you, relief. I imagine there's some sadness out there too. Your parents can't help but feel that this big step toward your independence is maybe one step away from their protection, but not a step away from their love, which will go with you no matter where you go, and no matter how long. But the one powerful feeling that I think that all of us share, no matter our role in this graduation tonight, is pride. Pride in who you have been up till now as sons and daughters and brothers and sisters and students and friends, and pride in who you will be when you leave Curtis High School. One thing is for sure, you will always be a Viking. So congratulations, class of 2012. And now, President Dickinson and members of the Board of Directors, it's my privilege to certify to you that each of these students has met or exceeded the requirements of the State of Washington and University Place School District for issuance of a diploma as a certificate of graduation from George R. Curtis Senior High School. I present to you the graduate class of 2012.
I recently attended a college commencement exercise, and one of the speakers had asked his son what he should speak about. And the son said, "Be brief, because everyone's thinking about other things anyway." I think all of you are probably thinking about getting your diplomas. But so I'll take the son's advice and be brief, but there are just a couple of points that I would like to share with the class of 2012. What does it mean to be a Curtis graduate? Would all of the Curtis High School alumni that are in the audience please stand? For many Curtis graduates, including myself, the blood in their veins will always run Curtis blue. Curtis is a famous brand. Wear your Curtis brand with distinction and with honor. Curtis High School has changed all of you. Keep informed, volunteer, stay connected to your alma mater. You have a common connection with your class of 2012 and with me and with all of those who have gone before. You have a responsibility to live up to that reputation and carry it forward. I have a few words of wisdom to pass on. First, use your time wisely. All of us have the same 24 hours a day. Either we use time wisely or it uses us. We must set goals as to what ends we want to achieve and use our time to achieve them. 2, continue to learn. Never stop using what you learn. 3, learn from mistakes. Don't make the same mistake twice. 4, don't underestimate the power you can have and how uniquely positioned you are compared to others graduating from other high schools. 5, you have been taught to be leaders, ethical leaders. Good leaders are trustworthy. Good leaders have courage. It takes a lot to stand up for what you know is right. The best leaders have an incredible humility of who they are and how they got there. I challenge you to become something. Graduate of Curtis High School is a label you will wear forever. Be proud. You've been prepared well by your families and your teachers, counselors, administrators, and school staff who have guided and taught you all these years. Go forward with confidence. Make your positive mark on the world. Superintendent Banks, it is with great honor that I accept the class of 2012 for commencement at this time.
Thank you, Superintendent Banks and President Dickinson. Faculty escorts, please prepare the graduates. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Mark Hallman, Curtis High School counselor, who will be the name caller for the first group of graduates. Presenting diplomas on behalf of the Board of Directors will be Mr. Michael Ehart.
Jace Jackson Reyes. Robert Dean Griffin. Caitlin Marie Gavernich. Michaela Renee Borg. Morgan Lynn Arrington. Molly Christine Gertz. Derek Matthew Litz. Samantha Caitlin Roberts. Connor Vincent Valadez. Sarah Jean Zerflu. Kelsey Elizabeth Warren. Angela Suzanne Arnold. Christian Zukowski. Samuel Reese Seiler. Kyle Mark Johnson. Alec Timberlake Bishop. Gavin Alexander Ream. Benjamin Joseph Breen. Hannah Berkelo Zilke. Catherine Michelle Vandiver. Mackenzie Elise Blackner. Caden Allen Del Toro. Xavier Amon Davis. Malcolm Travis Brown. Aaron Edward Clare. Jonathan Robert Lewis. Brianna Nicole Ellinghouse. Natalie Virginia Brundage. Kelsey Vera Payne. Levi Preston Pim. Lauren Michelle Kirk. Lynn Marie Matthews. Elena Beth Scott. Melissa Yen Thompson. Demetric James Baker. Tanner James Lemke. Jerica Rayon Brown. Sierra Rihanna Wright. Kaylani Raylene Jensen Noah. Alyssa Taylor Rivera. Shaylee Diane Houseman. Shelby Marie Baber. Geneva Lanice Davis. Sierra Marie Shannon. Lauren Ashley Kaler. Lauren Ray Larson. Kiana Jasmine Mosley. Deja Kiana Ali Williams. Sloan Savannah Barton. Carson Ronald Stewart. Mandy Michelle Allen. Jordan Justine Witcher. Devin Hart Gaffin. Benjamin Riley Holler. Caitlin Renee Schlatter. Kyla Rihanna Bradley Boyd. Edgardo Castillo Gutierrez. Tyler Scott Jarman. Joseph Sunkyu Kwan. June Suk Pak. Kevin Jaquan Lin. Matthew Edricks Cancio. Brenna Rose Smelt. Catherine Elise Pitts. David Adam Foster. Meredith Lillian Scott. Anton Roy Grizzle. Jordan Deshaun Warren. Kelly Iko Chronic. Natalie Elizabeth Johnson. Connor Thomas Nelson. And at this time, I would like to introduce board member Annie Fitzsimmons. Dakari Tyree Hightower. Chase Jordan DeLorme. Francesca Aminta Hernandez. Lawson Palmer Autry. Colton J. Edwards. Courtney Nicole Page. Brenna Elise Neufeld. Peter Park. Christopher Joseph Foster. Young Kim. Min Young Sun. Malachi Bernard Williams. Jeannie Lisa Lee. Angela Young Guak. Eunice Kim. Christine Cho. Jenny Jiyoung Lee. Jihei Shin. Joe That Tong. Justin Gil Francisco. Nicholas Martin Yuso. James William Jameson. Kayla Janelle Darlene Boone. Casey Lee Malone. Patrick Eugene Nolan. Marshall Allen Bailey. Courtney Margaret Janowski. Amanda Ann Kelly. Cassidy Caitlin Wolf. Kristara Spelija McIntyre. Asia Noelani Adana. Matena Ray Kaner. Heidi Aletta Smith. Randy Wynn. Jessica Paige Mendez. Taylin Karen Lanier. Ian Scott Tatum. Jamar Deshaun Bowen. Tawny Lee Duckworth. Martasia Aaliyah Alexander. Alexandria Rose Stutzman. Christine Brianne Kuhn. Blake Anthony Bowler. Kyle Robert Larson. Austin Drake Murray. Jasmine Sinclair Kling. Ashley Ray Stein. Logan Jeffrey Graylish. Aaron Michael Johnson. And at this time, I would like to introduce Lisa Marsh.
Regine Daphne McKinley.
Mackenzie Dawn Greco. Mary Lauren Pritchett. Carly Ann Bingham. Amelia Sharon Lawrence. Andrew John Matz. Devin Michelle Hunter. Kayla Leanne Thompson. Kendall Sky Ellifritz. Brittany Nicole Summerlin. Camden Pennick Myers. Christopher Jonathan Chappell. Catherine Elizabeth Matthews. Crystal Marie Housewright. Carolee Danielle Rendell. Martina Amadei. Ian Michael Schlaffman. Shay Stephen York. At this time, I'd like to introduce Ms. Christine Kilduff to present our next set of diplomas. Joshua Matthew Nyman. Emily Mae Knudsen. Shelby Pamela Feller. Ramona Nicole Fuller. Benjamin Connor Wool. Austin James Rogers. Rayshawn D'Amico Williams. Brittany Jean Hallquist. Darius Johnson Wilson. Monica Erica Davis. Talisha Marquand Sherrod. Cameron James Howell. Natalia Rebecca Masterman. Emily Marie Williamson. Jessica Love Hunter. Catherine Joanne Bennett. Elliot James Makoto Seitz. Reese Patrick Schatz. Alexander Albright Tess. Bo Christensen Baker. Alex Jurich Elwell. Jonathan McDonald Baker. Caleb Aaron Ice. Dylan Rose Vaughn. Rebecca Elizabeth Fisher. Gabrielle Chantel McKinney. Jade Christine Kelly. Kaylee Marshall Hoover. Nathan Lemanuel Mall. Holly Renee Grimm. Taylor Anthony Dahl. Brett Allen Cunningham. Jenneth Paloma Bacon Divers.
Andrew David Lees. Alexandra Elizabeth Rose. Zishan Aziz Kareem. Samuel Patton Heron. Mitchell James Bonnickson. Elijah Ray Childress. Andrew Michael Roberts. Joshua Michael Beggs. Timothy Thomas Jocelyn. Daniel Truman Morgan. Robert Lee Martin III. Kyle Patrick Sears. Hunter Isaac Stoll. Brock Nicholas Parnell. Edward Gabriel Cuevas. Rebecca Alexandra Rigg. Taylor Morgan Floyd. Cassidy Jolene Hoffman. Kelsey Ann Sankovich. Leah Marie Sadler. Chelsea Elizabeth Miller. Eric Wayne Perry. John R. Hoff. Royce Allen Mates. Matthew Tristan Holst. Rebecca Louise Lincoln. Alexander Mitchell Boutai. Rockford Hunter Rowley. Jasmine Michelle Horn. Yuri Guillermo Brizuela. Lydia Corinne Meme. Marissa Leanne Garcia. Chilton June Knight. Danielle Marie Kuntz. Madeline Denise Johnson. Taylor Catherine Simmental. Brianne Elizabeth Shea. Jackson Wayne Kelly. Brandon Alexander Fukai. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Rick Maloney for the next presentation of diplomas. Nathan Kenneth Cottrell. Vincent Grant Gallo. Trey Donald Paul Rose III. Sandy Jung. Sandy Jung. Sharon Na. Brett Michael Redding. Maurice Lamar Michelle. Sean Alexander Bodine. Chelsea Renee Huffman. Brittany Nicole Miller. Nicole Deanne Reeves. Garrett Leoti Frigerio. At this time, I'd like to introduce Miss Rose Wargum.
Simone Alexandra Scott. Sydney Elise Cross. Emily Kristen Farnham. Lindsay Leanne Hankwitz. Swan K. Davis. Kieran Rochelle Williams. Courtney Ann Thompson. Natasha Ann Ciota. Jasmine Elaine Royster. Joshua Cortel Ribocat. Andrina Kirsten Wilkins. Alexander Joel Estrada. Bryce Joseph Henry. Juan Joseph Matthews. Brendan Michael Davis. Matthew Michael Lyons. Kendall Jordan Nagy. Aaron Gregory Taylor. Jasmine Marie Garrett. Suzanne Nicole Sargent. Kayla Marie Warford. Aubrey Anna Poston. Brooke Taylor Gray. Leah Marie Vogt. Ian Michael Kendall. Omar Juma. Christopher William Caddy. Christian Kenneth Cox. Torson James Necessary. Kylie Lene Ferber. Anastasia Andrevena Meister. Elijah Mikhail Ziskin. Jessica Gabrielle Chavez Trinidad. Charlotte Naisha Turner. Crystal Kuipo Lafinelili Tilufania. Kevin William Carlson. Anthony Eric Georgette. Kendall Ryan Palmer Graves. Taylor Daniel Ross. Zachary Lowell Rexroad. Ryan Jordan Dowdy. Tiwandi Nimna Samananara Yaika. Allison Elizabeth Gullett. Mercedes Antonio Reed. Justin Clyde Tillis. Sean Patrick Sanborn. Raymond Allen Fell. Sarah Young Park. Okay. Yoonhee Eunice Yang. Daye Kim. So-Young Choi. Hayan Lee McCurley. Jae Young Yu. Kiera Michaela Smith. Matt M. Quasibro. Kayla Morgan Jackson. Stella Lorena Saucedo Saez. Helen Ann Reuter. And now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Mary Lou Dickinson. Ileana Sofia Ruiz. Ashley Jongyi Choi. Veronica Toleonco Lapina. Alan William Summers. Alana Janae Castro. Kathy Cherish Ann Lee. Carly Ellen Clements. Rita Lai. Tara Kaylin Dyson. Tony Michelle Augsburger. Maxie Lee Ravis. Gavin Vincent Nadam. Spencer Andrew Beam. Dallas Peggy Ongst. Ivy Michaels. Matthew Roger Kearns. Eric Shane Miller. Karina Brooke Matthews. Tony Nicole Jackson. Caitlin Marjorie Roden. Preston Alexander Ruff. Rick John Sinambang Dodge. Christine Ashley Conger. Eric Brandon Pong. Braden Ray Sandstrom. Brandon Charles Dean. Tyler Jordan Sadoff. Theodore James Bridgman. Hussein Mohammed Aldabashi. Ali Mohammed Dabashi. Caitlin Michelle Probert. JD Nicole Simmons. Alexa Briones. Soraya Marie Mahegan. Joshua Andrew Davis. Patrick Dean Johnson. Jennifer Lynn Blanford. Taylor Renee Vation. Ramsheen Kale Malong Barrow. Corrine Jubilo Jabulon. Gregory Wayne Chapman. Abriana Marie Anderson. Christian Gabriel Ramirez. Daryl Sierra Guevara. Janessa Marie Lender. Jill Nicole Page. Brittany Michelle Fenwick. Rachel Elise Lochner. Jasana Kalila Bowen. Sarah Jane Cho. Jacqueline Rose Castro. Alexa Marie Goodnow. Caitlin Susanna Tainer. Elizabeth Kim,